College is just around the corner, which means it's time to get serious about the ACT. Raising your ACT score can aid you greatly into getting into your dream school. However, many students have not taken the ACT or don't know what to expect. The ACT prep class can help alleviate the anxiety that comes with the ACT.
Kids have a lot of anxiety when it comes to standardized tests, and so this can be a way for them to take a class where they get exposure to practice problems, they get strategies, they review content that really helps them feel better about going into the test.
Teaching the class by itself is rough because of how random the ACT can be. Mrs. O'Brien has her own ways of teaching the class.
You don't realize all the things that they're doing on the test, and I like taking all those questions away and really showing them how to take the test.
The ACT prep class is great for learning test-taking strategies and tips for the ACT itself. On average, students who enroll in ACT prep see a 2 to 4 point improvement to their score.
A lot of that's dependent upon how much time and commitment they put into the actual strategies. So the more the kids put into it, the more seriously they take the class, the bigger the gains they'll have.
If you're a student who struggles with the ACT or test taking, ACT Prep is a great way to fix that by giving you the tips and practice you need. Consider finding a place for ACT Prep in your schedule next semester.
The Blue Valley High School Theater Department have had some amazing performances this year, but they're currently taking on possibly one of their hardest feats yet. 2nd and 7th Hour Rep Theater are currently working on their own immersive theater show about the behind-the-scenes of The Wizard of Oz. Usually their shows are all pre-existing plays and musicals, but not this time. These actors are taking on the role of the writers themselves. Senior Claire Powell is helping write the show and has learned a lot from this experience.
When you start writing, you start getting into the mind of the characters more, and you start thinking, this is how I think a character would react. And you learn so much from that.
Claire points out that writing helps actors understand their characters more. Acting is more than just saying lines from the script, though. Writers include bits called subscripts in the script that tell the actor the mood and attitudes of the characters. Without the subscript, plays become way more boring. The subscript is one of the harder parts of the script to write. Luckily, being an actor can help with that. Having been an actor for multiple years, Claire has learned a lot of important lessons to help with writing the script.
I know what the audience wants, and that's what I really play towards.
As we've seen, writing and acting in plays are very beneficial to each other. Writing the script can open a performer's eyes to a whole new world of performance. Writing can be a great way to get into performing and a great way to improve a performer's skills. So keep up the great work, Rep Theater. With Lucy Lane, I'm Landon Barlow, Tiger TV.
With COVID restrictions in place, the stands could not be filled up with the student body during football games, and many of us were not able to see junior transfer Charlie Weinrich and his kicking abilities. This past year, Charlie had the opportunity to compete at a national kicking camp and become ranked 18th in the nation after being previously ranked number 1 in the state and receiving a 5-star ranking. Charlie discovered his talent for kicking during his 8th grade football season, and he's reached great heights ever since. Kicking camps have helped Charlie's kicking career by giving him competition and challenges. Charlie faces off with the top dogs in the nation in his graduating class and shows off his skill sets, gets evaluated and ranked while also getting noticed by college recruiters and other camps. These camps have given great competition to Charlie, but his kicking knowledge and perfecting his skill set come from working with his mentor, a professional NFL player and kicker for the Kansas City Chiefs.
One mentor in specific is Harrison Butker. It's been really cool working with him. He's taught me not only how to be a better kicker, but also a better person.
Butker has not only helped Charlie on the field, but off the field as well. Kicking had become very stressful during games, and working with a mentor has improved Charlie's mental toughness and, most importantly, his work ethic.
My workouts are nothing special. It's more for me to just work myself to exhaustion every single time. So I don't do anything special. It's just make sure that I'm working my hardest in that weight room and making sure I'm making everybody around me a better athlete.
While Charlie is very proud of his own personal accomplishments, Charlie finds value and importance in playing for a team and becoming part of a bigger idea. Charlie started out kicking for St. Thomas Aquinas, and transferring schools can be difficult for anybody, especially during a pandemic. But Charlie gives credit to the coaching staff and his new teammates for making his transition smooth.
Transferring, it affected me in a very positive way. At my old school, we were a very good team, and all those coaches, they were very good to me. They never did any wrong to me, but I just didn't get the opportunity that I wanted So when I came over here, it was very nice to be able to showcase my talents and have the trust from Coach Chell and Coach Brown and the entire coaching staff to let me do what I do best.
Charlie's mental toughness helped him fit right into the team, and it's proven how big of an asset he is on the field. Charlie is very grateful for the opportunities received at BV and how they helped him achieve many milestones.
Milestones I already have that I'm proud of are that 5-star rating and then being ranked #1 in the state. I'm pretty proud of that. And then also in game, when I hit the 51-yarder against Blue Valley Northwest, that was big. That was big for me and big for the team as I had a critical time in the game. Milestone I'm definitely reaching for is that 58-yarder. That'll be the state record. I'm trying to get that senior year.
Charlie has come a long way since his 8th grade football season and has grown as a person on and off the field. Be sure to cheer Charlie on next football season as he tries to break the state record, climb his way up the national rankings, and set new challenges for himself. This is Ubaid Malik reporting for Tiger TV.
Track season is in full swing and the athletes are excited to compete after losing their season last year to COVID-19. One of the senior leaders on the team this year is sprinter Tyler Diddy. Sophomore year is when Tyler started to become invested into the sport, and losing it last season impacted him as you would expect.
I was upset. I mean, everyone was upset, but I wanted to make sure that I kept training so I'd be better next season.
While the high school season was shut down, Tyler's mindset remained focused on being prepared for senior year. There were still some AAU meets available for Tyler to compete at, which was important for him and his future.
Well, because we didn't have a season, I decided that I needed to make sure I get times out there so I could hopefully run in college. So going to those meets gave me opportunities and also a chance to compete at a higher level.
Besides the AAU track meets Tyler competed in, he also increased his private workouts, joining the Top Speed Athlete Development Program as well as working with his club track team. These opportunities allowed him to take the needed steps to improve his speed for this season.
You work on your form, your strength, just like little things. There's so many little things about running that you got to learn. It just got me better. More confidence, more technique.
Over the last year, Tyler has seen his 100-meter time drop from 11.3 seconds to 10.89 seconds, and is hopeful to continue to see it drop, along with his 400-meter time as well. He and his teammates have lofty goals for the season.
It'd be cool to go state. I think that'd be cool. And then just, having a good time with my teammates. And we have a lot of talent on the team and a lot of hard workers.
Be sure to root on Tyler and the track team while they continue their season. With Pranav Dranavali, I'm Mac Demo, Tiger TV.